Come on, connect us. Last thing. Oh, there he is. God, that takes forever sometimes. Anyway. Hello. Notice that we're almost at part 50 on this goddamn playthrough. I didn't finish the main story yet. Still going to be a while. Anyway. Secrets of the aliens.
My pleasure. Herminia Sinner, amateur scholar of the ancient elves, dabbler in the arcane arts. How can I help you? Certainly.
Oh, she's already at 97. Last Aliad King.
The King of Nenalata is the last Aliad king known to history, true. He appears to have ruled for centuries past the fall of all the other Aliad kingdoms, if the ancient chronicles are to be believed. But there never was a single king of the Aliads. Each city-state had its king, and their power waxed and waned over the years. The King of Nenalata was the last, simply because all the other kings had been destroyed or driven out of Cyrodiil.
Crown of the Aliads?
You want to buy my Aliad crown? It isn't for sale at any price. I would think Umbacano would know that by now.
Not working from Bacano.
Save your breath. He's the only one who knows I have it. He's tried to get it from me for years. I will never allow the crown to fall into Umbacano's hands. He is far more dangerous than you realize.
Umbacano is just an Aliad collector.
Far from it. His interest in the Aliads is not that of a mere scholar. He hopes to unlock the secrets of their magical power. And if you know anything about Aliad-ruled Cyrodiil, that should make you very uneasy.
How is the Aliad crown dangerous?
I'm afraid I don't know for sure. I wish I had a more persuasive answer, but hear me out. The crown of the Aliads which Umbacano wants is not simply an ancient work of art. It has certain superficial magic powers, true, but its real power is hidden. However, my studies of the ancient text make clear that it is the key to dangerous magical powers which should be left dormant.
I promised to bring him the crown.
Yes, I understand. He wants an Aliad crown, but does it have to be my Aliad crown? What if you brought him another crown?
What do you mean, another crown?
My own research into the late Aliad period suggests that there was not a single Aliad ruler, but many. They were a bitterly divided people, with many warlords vying against each other for power. Their ultimate demise was wrought by their own civil strife, at least as much as by the rebellion of their human slaves.
Oh, what about this other crown?
My crown, the one Umbacano covets, belong to the ruler of Nenalata. I've learned of another crown, entombed with the last ruler of the rival city of Lindai. Since Umbacano has never laid eyes on the real crown of the Aelids, I doubt he could tell the difference. In any case, the other is also a real Aeliad crown, just not the right one. I think we could all sleep better if you brought him Lindai's crown instead of the crown of Nenalata. Here, I happen to have the key you'll need to enter the royal burial chamber in Lindai. I hope you'll make the right choice.
Lindai.
The Aeliad city of Lindai was a bitter rival to Nenalata, the city of the so-called last king of the Aelids. Umbacano may not be able to tell the difference between the crown of Lindai and the crown of Nenalata. It's at least worth a try. I know I don't want to find out what terrible power Umbacano could unleash using the crown of Nenalata. Good day.
Okay, wait. There, Lindai. Lindai. Another A1 ruin to dive into. Really? Ugh. Valley sneeze. damn it. Seriously missed the goddamn chest in the middle of the friggin' room. I found the alien crown of Lindar, just as Harmonia Senior said. Now to return to Umbacano to complete my task. And save.
Remember, trespass. Good to see you again, sir. Shall I escort you upstairs to see my master?
Yeah.
Very good. Please follow me.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Crown of the Aliens.
Have you brought me the crown of the Aliens? Interesting. These markings are unexpected. The royal glyph is not as described by Sorkalin. But no matter. This is clearly authentic alien workmanship. Later ages have never seen the like. To think that I hold the very crown that once graced the brow of the last alien king. Even to gaze upon it would have been death to any one of the lesser races in the old days. I thank you again for your efforts. I have one final task for you, if you are still willing to face danger on my behalf.
What do you need me to do?
In order to bring my research on the last king of the aliens to its final stage, I need to go to the throne room of Nenalata. While I am not without means of defending myself, I believe you would be an invaluable companion on such an expedition. Your reward will be whatever plunder you wish to carry off from Nenalata. Since the throne room has been sealed since the time of the aliens, it should provide rich pickings.
I'll see you at Nanalata.
Very well. 3 days, then. Don't be late.
Oh, don't worry, I won't be late.
Remember, I will be expecting you at Nenalata in 3 days' time.
I shall be fantastically early.
You've got the hands of a smith.
Where is Nanalata?
CHEAP viewers on.
Fucking bot. Ah, there it is. May as well do a little bit of pre-quest cleansing. I should probably just take the staffs as well. Putting more and more fucking enemies where they can bloody see me. Ugh. course I ended up dealing with a goddamn horde. Ah, bones. Annoying. Very glad I decided to come in here first. I'm bringing the idiot in. But to be fair, he'd probably be immortal, so... Right. I'll be where the slab goes. which means anything beyond there will be able to kill me. The idiot. An idiot ghost, what was it? Ugh. Like it when you bring in new enemies where there should be none. And it crashed. Fucking... Fuckity... Fucking... Fuck. I don't think I fucking did. Right, so I'm going to give Umbacano the crown, of course. That was annoying.
All citizens are... You have my ear, citizen. Good to see you.
Yes.
Very...
Following you completely.
Well,
Blah de blah crown.
have you...
And I blah 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 blah.
In-
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah.
Remember, I will...
How are you?
Outside. Thankful for the most part that this is a straight goddamn line. These goddamn bone laws existing. Right. Okay. Only one bone lord that time, which worries me. Freaking entrance. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight for it no matter what. Right. Assassins. What enemies? Really, why was there a goddamn slaughterfish there? Really?
Hello. This. Here you are at last. I know exactly where the throne room lies. Your job is simply to get me there safely.
Follow me, Umbricano.
Lead the way.
Oop. Save. Right. Oh, fuck, do I think this is gonna make me? See that? That's your future, mate. Nice. Knew there'd be something somewhere eventually. Yoink. Yoink. Okie doke. Oop.
This is it. Just as Sorkelin described it. Follow me. Av Ariel, Yitamriel, Delavoy, and Arpin Arantanabai. There's an air of... Here it is. The throne of the last king of the Eliads. And so it falls to me to begin the restoration of our ancient glory. Av Suna Tamriel, Octavoy, and Apen Aran Malaboro!
Umbercana was horribly destroyed in Natalia when he declared himself king of the Eliads using the crown of the rival city of Lindai. Now to escape the wrath of the undead denizens of Natalia.
That's a real shame.
I'm on your side.
strong word. I prefer to just murder my enemies. On around, no.
Don't worry, my friend. This time we are on the same side. Umbacano wants us both to guide him through Nenalata.
A little late for that.
An unfortunate end to a profitable relationship. Where will we find another like him? I wonder how he could have miscalculated so badly. Those old elves didn't seem as glad to see him as he expected, eh? Farewell, my friend.
Yeah, sure. Totally his fault. Right by the entrance. Right by the entrance. Yoink. 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 Right. How should I have actually gone out the door? And it crashed. And now it's completed. Okay. Order of the Virtuous Blood. Where's we got you in there? You are. A domina named Rassus Navalo has approached me and said that her husband needs assistance in a matter of what she calls the utmost importance to the safety of the citizens of the Imperial City. She told me to meet Gillen at the house of someone named Ciridur. Apparently all will be explained when I get there. Don't know what they're running off to do.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you.
Yeah, blinding brightness.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ciridur.
Nice to meet you, Ciridur.
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me.
Very well, lead on.
Splendid. Watch your step. Welcome. You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle.
Vampire.
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one, until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire, and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire, and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
Roland Genseric.
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him.
How do I find him?
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night. Who knows when Roland may strike again? You must hurry.
Arrived at Roland Genseric's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues to his whereabouts. hell of a lot here to find, isn't there? What's am I missing? After searching Roland's home, I found a letter written to Roland from his girlfriend. It mentions a cabin where the two would meet. It's located east of the Imperial City in the Great Forest. I think this may be where Roland could be hiding. I should head out there immediately before he has a chance to escape. Of course, I found the place an age ago. I've arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's here. I should be cautious, as Cyrodiil warned me that vampires could be very dangerous. Be very asleep.
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone. Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures? That bastard! Cyrodiil dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
Cyrodiil?
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Calm down and explain, Roland.
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Cyrodiil looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
What happened that night?
Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Cyrodiil stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Cyrodiil. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Cyrodiil. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Why didn't you tell someone?
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seridor was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
Vampire.
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
I'm not going to kill you.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain. Remain leery of Seridor. He's much more cunning than you may suspect. Your trust is a... I know about Seridor and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
Right.
Remain leery of Seridor.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep.
You have my
children
ears.
is
Serves him
well
right.
met.
Greetings, Imperial. What do you want?
Dear, dear.
Seridor? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
Memorial Cave?
Yes, it's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Seridor had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Seridor's a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map. Good day.
Memorial Cave. Haunted Memorial Cave. It's now being used as a vampire den. I need to see if I can find Seridor in here and put a stop to his charade. With my sword. I should also repair everything. God, I've got so many goddamn vampires in this game so far. Nope. Rescuing any captives.
Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here? No messy bodies left behind. No evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice.
That sentence is true.
After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances. The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say? Well, enough of my monologue. Time to feed.
And you did. Slaying Ceradir. Should return immediately to Roland's cabin and give me the news. Mm-hmm. Nothing else. Yeah. Okay, doke. Oh, where did you come from, you little extra? Oh, and there are more. Do.
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
Surtur dead.
He's dead? Oh, thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Seridor's basement.
Okay.
I'll see you in the Imperial City.
Yeah, I'll take the shortcut. Bip, bip, bip. Bip.
Hi there.
Bip.
Your shield arm looks strong.
Hello again. It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on. Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you. In addition, we'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight. May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
And that's a level up as well. And alright, just blunt and athletics to get up to 100.
You look like someone who's comfortable.
Right, anyway. Temple. This is the temple. Imperial corruption. Okay. Bup, 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 bup.
Hey, stranger. Can you spare a few coins? I've just been shaken down by that bastard watchman, and he took my last septim.
Corrupt Imperial Watchman?
The bastard took every coin I had with me. I don't know his name, but I know his face. Ruslan and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. We turned out our pockets to prove we were innocent, but he didn't care. And we had to pay the fine, or he was going to march us off to jail.
Why didn't Jensen report him?
He's shaken down most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensen wouldn't even talk about it. Someone ought to do something about him. Take my advice. Stay away from the Watchman.
Time to do some civic duty.
Well met.
Let me guess.
Yes?
What?
Imperial Watchman.
Who told you that?
Two customers told me.
Ruslan and Laranc. Those idiots don't know when to stay quiet. Look, I'm not telling you anything, stranger. I don't trust you.
Well, let's see
We'll
if I
see.
can fix that, shall we?
Don't! You're I doubt you really... Sure,
Coercion joke.
that's cute. Yeah, I accept. I doubt you really mean that. Yeah, don't! I'm not... Don't make me laugh. That's pretty... I accept. I have no choice. I'm not buying that. That's not bad. I guess I can trust you. It's that bastard Auden's Avidius. He's in here every month taking my wares without paying for them. What can I do? He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. Only another watch captain can arrest him. Fat chance of that happening.
Good hunting.
Go ahead, please.
Got a complaint? Tell it to the watch captain. I've got better things to do than listen to you whine. Get it?
You're a fit one. Been running a lot?
Don't know
How
why
are you
that wasn't
today?
voiced.
Seems you've blood in your knuckles.
Greetings to you.
Here is the watch captain. Barracks, obviously.
It's you, the hero of Kavash. This is... Get out of here. You look like a shrewd businessman.
Crime doesn't pay. Here is your reward.
Apparently I did something.
Long live the Empire.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. We could try asking one of the other watch captains, but I'd have to know where the other captains are to ask them.
Hello. Please show your respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice.
That's much more
All
to it.
citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first two.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service? Do I drop the sweet
Yes.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service? You're not supposed to be in here. I'm telling me why you're sneaking
What's the
about?
news from the other parts of town?
What is it, citizen? What is it, citizen?
I can be a friggin' captain, but nope. How's he showing up anywhere? Stupid ass. Freaking find. Lex has been transferred to Anvil, so I can't fucking. Hein. Where the fuck?
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
I suppose fucking point me in the right bloody direction. Really not gonna give me any ability.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
You're not gonna give me a goddamn fucking quest marker, is it?
Hail, good crime doesn't pay. If you've got a complaint, tell it to the watch.
Yes, I would. Where can I find a watch captain?
Go see Servatius Quintilius. He's new and might be stupid enough to try and do something about it.
Okay.
Carry on.
Oh, finally. Why the first one didn't do anything about that?
Idias Hain, guard captain. You don't want to know me. Stay on the right side of the law and we can stay perfect strangers. Go ahead. That's That's great. I
Joke.
won't fight. Don't
Worse.
make me laugh. That's enough. That's a bit excessive. You've got a point. Don't that guy. That's really funny. Was that I see your point. That works for me.
Should I do it?
These are very serious charges. If you can get 2 witnesses to testify against Alden's Ovidius, I'll arrest him. Otherwise, I can't help you.
Okay, sounds easy
I
enough.
hope your witnesses are willing to come forward. Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Oh, it's you again. I've heard that you've been asking around about that corrupt guard. Just don't mention my name. I have enough problems. Go ahead.
Where are you? 57?
Really?
Boast.
Really now?
Admire.
Get away. You can't scare me. No, you do me. You can't scare me. I wish I could say that. You what a one. That's just talk. No, you do me too much. You're wasting your breath. Well done. No, you do me too much honor. Not. Is that so? I see. You've convinced me. If I don't stand up to him, who will? I just hope I'm not committing suicide. Take my advice.
These days, I get nervous whenever I see a watchman. Maybe I'll just stay inside. Go ahead. Goodness. What? Sorry, That's enough.
Meyer and Cohurst.
Sorry. Goodness. I can't argue with that. Really now. That's just stupid. Please. Sorry, I don't get it. Sorry. No, you do me too much honor. This may be the stupidest thing I've ever done, but I'll testify against Auden's Ovidius. I suppose someone has to stand up to him. I'm going to keep a low profile for...
Well, pleasure too.
Can I help you, citizen? These are very serious charges. If you can get 2 witnesses to testify against Alden's Ovidius, I'll arrest him. Otherwise, I can't help you. Carry on.
Well, I mean,
Hail.
it though.
Can I help you, citizen? These are... Stay safe. Citizen.
Auden Ovidius has been arrested. This should make Jessine, Ruslan, and Lorik happy. Hopefully, it will serve as a lesson for any other guard that is thinking about shaking down instances. Neat. Unfriendly competition. I have this. I know I do. I had it for ages.
How are you?
I shouldn't have pushed it so hard.
Greetings.
Good day to you.
Thoronir.
So, Tertullian sent you, huh? Well then, he usually sizes up people well, so you may be just what we're looking for.
Start from the beginning.
I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice. His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself. Thanks again for your help.
This is the grave robber, isn't it?
We had no other place to
How do you do?
Well met.
You've got quite the silver tongue.
Welcome. Thorinir welcomes you to the copious coin purse. Such a pleasure. How can I serve you? Please, go on. Yeah. Don't try to... Not bad.
Right,
Don't,
jokes and
please.
glass.
I accept. Don't waste your flattery on me. That never happened. Good. No. Don't waste your flattery on... That's pretty far-fetched. Not bad. What? Don't try to manipulate me. What about my inventory?
Very nice selection, Thorinir.
Well, thank you. It's not only a fine assortment of goods, but a bit of a treasure trove. You never know what I'll have in stock. I can see by the look on your face, you wonder where I get all these fantastic items. I'll tell you what I tell everyone else who asks. It's all about who you know. My sources are good, but they are secret. Anyway, have fun looking around, and when you are ready to buy, give me a shout. Goodbye. Hope to see you again. And very soon.
That does lead to the question, when does he close the f***ing shop? Because I'm not gonna wait around.
What makes this?
9.
So what's this about?
You've got a real bounce to your stab. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat. Eh?
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially if Council is in session. Hi there.
What is it now?
Hey, did you hear about that murder in the Talos Plaza district? I think the man's name was Draconis. Cut down in the prime of his life.
No, come on.
Without question.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Bye.
Evening.
There's just no accounting for it.
Acting all
Sad,
hard.
really.
My I don't recall this teleportation.
Well met.
Greetings to you.
They say that the priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it.
Be seeing you.
There's just no accounting for it. Sad, really.
Just gonna stand there looking at that post.
Brandy and Combray wine. What a good combination.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace.
Come on! Fucking go where you're meant to.
I'd kill for a sweet roll right now.
Well met. These trees, so perfect. Almost seems like home.
Do I drop the sweet roll or hand it over and come back later? Dunno.
Ooh, come on, fucking go where you're meant to.
Hail!
Read any good books lately?
I've been reading Fundamentals of Alchemy. I figure it can't hurt to learn something new.
I believe I read that some time ago. I'll have to give it another read.
Bye!
That was the strangest book I ever read.
So many bottles to collect.
Greetings, Imperial.
Become a much more dangerous place.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Not my favorite book, but many enjoy it.
Take care. That you, Agamir?
Shh! Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry, I am not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me, so maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your little scheme.
Fine. You made your point. Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet again.
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
I was up at a meeting between Thorinir and a mysterious man named Agamir. Looks like my new target is Agamir. I should follow him and see where he goes.
If there's a complaint about a merchant, speak to Venetia Malsain.
She must hate her job. People complaining to her all day.
And be more famous. Really sure how, but
Strange.
I discovered that Agamir has a house in the Talos Plaza. We should go inside when he's not around and investigate. I like flowers. Here's Argamera's home, and the door is barred from the inside. Well, poop. Alright. Check. Come on, he's got to be in there. Took for forever. Found my way into Argamir's basement. The place consists of an odd assortment of clothing and trinkets. Most disturbing is the dirty shovel and mud-encrusted boots tucked into the corner, and the bits of ground bone meal strewn about. I suspect Argamir's stock he sells to Thoromir, taken from the recently dead. I should continue to search carefully for more solid evidence into this grisly accusation. Found a manifest that seems to detail names of recently deceased, what they were buried with, and their locations in Cyrodiil. I should take this macabre manifest and confront Thoromir, as he may not realize where his merchandise is coming from.
It's you, the hero of Kavachi. This is true.
Hello. Welcome back.
Taken from the dead.
I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified to think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do?
Help me catch Argamir.
Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes, that's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else, as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no, he wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
Don't worry, I'll stop him.
Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry. I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources. I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
Noticed that the door to the Transverse family mausoleum has been unsealed. This must be Agramir's doing. I should proceed inside. Located Agramir inside the Transverse family mausoleum. It appears as though he's attempting to desecrate another grave along with someone else I don't recognize. I need to convince him to stop this heinous act.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
Agramir has been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing is death, it somehow seems as though justice has been done. Should search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating. The moron. Required Agamir's shovel, still damp with the fresh earth of the open grave. This is the final bit of proof I need of Agamir's crimes. I should bring it back to Thoromir.
Were you able to stop Agamir?
Oh, yep. Yes, here is his shovel.
Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his. I've come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business. You've shown me mercy. I will...
You're pointing all the way over there.
You see, I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Okay. Thorinir.
Well done. This shovel will certainly confirm Agramir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thornir visited and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agramir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
One more. Shade leap corpse. Don't think I need more little buggers, so wonderful rain. Wink. Wink. Just the two. Yoink. Grab the ones that turn up here, hadn't I? Okie doke. At the waterfront in Bloated Float.
I see you.
What can I do for
the
you?
Grey Fox too.
An annoying
Trespassing
creature.
in
It
the
is a
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
Only on the water. Good for the night.
There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold.
Okie doke.
A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Farewell.
I've awakened to find that the bloated float has somehow put to sea with myself on board. I need to find the owner and discover what has happened.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands.
Just a passenger.
What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. Who are you?
I'm a member of your gang?
There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here.
I'm not gonna say.
Then perhaps my sword can find the words that your mouth cannot.
My sword's sharper. I've killed a thief named Lynch. Apparently he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the bloated float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the bloated float's bouncer in the storage room. I should search his body and see if there's a key to free him.
About time someone showed up. Thank you for freeing me. I'm Grumman Gramarad, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship. They took myself and Ormil, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
Okay.
All I know is there seems to be 4 of them. They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much. The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck. And then there's the top deck. They say a thief actually stole one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Library. Who would have thought it was even possible?
Yep, some thief.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Oh, there. Where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed.
Lynch sent me up here.
Lynch set you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine?
Sure, I'm to assist her.
What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch?
He's dead.
You? You bested Lynch? I always knew he was out of practice. Oh, well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him as
I
usual.
tried. I killed a second thief. This one a dark elf named Minx. Seems like these thieves are using strange code names The only useful bit of advice I discovered is that their leader seems to be named Celine. I should search her belongings for anything of use, then make my way to the top deck and secure the ship's wheel for Ramen. Whatever.
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet?
I'm awaiting orders.
Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon. When did all this happen?
Yesterday.
Liar! We never met yesterday. You're an intruder!
Slain yet another thief, this one a large Nord named Wrath. He was guarding the ship's wheel. He mentioned that they hijacked the bloated float to recover something called the Golden Galleon. I should now get Grumman and tell him the part of the ship's wheel is safe.
Nice work. Top deck clear yet?
How'd you get in here?
I took the key from Wraith.
Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you?
I'm just the ship's cook.
There's no cook on board the bloated float. How dare you try and make a fool of me? After I deal with you, I'll feed your body to the slaughterfish.
I've decided to kill Celine. I didn't really decide, I mean, she attacked me, but whatever. Now that she's dead, I should speak to Ormil.
Oh, thank goodness. That horrid woman kept threatening me. She said if I didn't come up with a loot, she'd throw me to the slaughterfish. Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks. I'll turn over her body and the bodies of her compatriots when we arrive at the Imperial City. Don't let it trouble you, friend. Go get some rest.
Thanks again for helping us. I'm sure Ormil will reward you appropriately.
Oh, I tried. loaded road has arrived back at the Imperial City. I should speak with Orno before I disembark.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course. Farewell, my friend.
Nope. That's that done.
You're always welcome here.
Let's see, there's one more quest that I fucked up. Yep. Won't be there anymore, will they? Well, this is quite a shame.
Stop talking already.
Okay, cannot do Origin of the Great Prince because we fucking killed him in the arena, didn't we? God, I hate depending quests like that. Annoying. Anyways, we cannot do. Oh, that makes the fight against him easier. Like I actually needed to do that. So that's the Imperial City done. Yeah, nice rousing game of find the goddamn homeless.
Someone called the Tamriel.
Hello. Has my guard ever talked to you about money?
Oink. On their beds. Houses.
Warm day to...
It's my pleasure.
Goodbye.
shield arm looks strong.
Hi there. Greetings to you.
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing the gear.
I'm saving up enough for some... Thank... Broderick. An intriguing fellow from what I've heard. A cut above the usual street corner rabble-rouser. He's the talk of Anvil, apparently.
And there's the start of the Knights of the Nine. This replaces second resident homeless person. Like. Goddamn bed yet.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Warm day to you, friend.
Wink. Aha, there's a second bed. Where is the second homeless?
I hope I can help. Shadow hide you.
Okay. We all want dead, aren't we? Oh. Could be less than ideal. Huh. Really not sleeping in their bed. Oh, this is... Sure.
Yes.
Hey, you just... Damn easy on me, does it? Never makes it goddamn easy. Could just have the bloody people where they fucking normally appear, but no, can't fucking have that. Yeah, I mean, fucking sensible. Fucking grad. This one can hopefully be easier.
Only a... Thank you. Blessings of a new...
Alright. The other one is over here, actually. Neat.
Me children will... Thank you. Hey. Blessings of Sten...
Neat. Theory, that's all of them.
So many things to do. So...
Keyword there being in theory.
It's my pleasure. You have seen the beggars. You have, I hope, used your powers of speech to raise their spirits. Now I can help you to improve those powers, to help make lives better.
Hooray. That's the speechcraft training done. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Rythos pendant. Aye. That not being on. Diamond, emerald, pearl, sapphire. Well, rubies. I don't think anything there. Ingredients that are not known roots. All the stuff. This is keys. Wait, no, there were Valeria stones, weren't there? They go in here. Dick. Useless bits and bobs. And the vase, Black Queen Eye. Stellheim. Right. The inventory nice and sorted out. Okie doke. We'll stop here for today then, and do the side quests of Leowin and Skingrad tomorrow. Then we'll have finished off the side quests in the city. Wonderful. This is slightly let down by the unfortunate fact that we're gonna probably have to find a shit ton more Nin routes to finish off that bloody quest. Then we'll only have all the wilderness quests to do. Or you can get back to the main game. But that can wait till tomorrow. For now, though, bye.